Hi, it's Carrie Connick from brandscapeatelier.com. I'd like to make a personal invitation to you to a very special piece of work that will absolutely catalyze your business. So many people say, Carrie, how do I work with you? Carrie, how do I do work with you? And I do branding. And if you already have a business and you're up and running, they say, oh, I have a brand. And I say, yeah, awesome. So tell me, how many clients do you have? How's it going? Are you making your numbers? Are you exceeding your expectations? And I said, well, what I'd like to talk about is your expectation and then the reality of what's happening, right? So you start a business, you know that you can help people, you come up with a name, and you do a logo, and you build a website, and you have an e-commerce component, and you know what I'm talking about, right? There's like 67 steps. So you get to the other side of that and you think, oh, yes. And then you're having mediocre results. Maybe they like you, but they're not buying. They don't understand. And chances are what might be happening is they're confused. And they're confused because you're confused. So I work with brands about getting clear, getting clarity to act. Because from that place, everything's possible. But if you're unclear, it's like taking this camera lens, right, and just fuzzing it out and just being a little bit vague. All of a sudden, you can't see me. You can't see the definition and what I'm saying. That's what's happening potentially in your brand, and why your target audience can't hear what I call the herald's call. And so if it's not happening for you, I suggest that you make an investment in your business. What happens is people don't start with brand identity because they don't understand brand identity. And then they put together design assets, and then they go right into marketing. And then they're off and running, but they skipped over the first two important steps. All right, so it's really, really critical that you stop what you're doing and you make the unpopular choice to go back and get clear. I've worked with really powerful brands, globally traded brands, and whenever we go into a high-powered executive level ideation session, we always go to, guess what? The beginning. We go to the core identity. The problem is there. So we always dial back to the cause, which is the non-clarity or the error in the articulation of what the identity is. I'd like to invite you to make a really crucial and priceless investment in going through the Inspire Fire process. I have many, many brands that I've assisted over 27 years. I'm getting old. But they'll say, oh my God, it's priceless. This was the missing key. This was the missing component. This is the component. And I just want you to do it now so that you can get clear and make the difference you're meant to make. And in marketing, we call it the marketing hockey stick. If you trot along, you never have the upswing. But if you go and get clear, crystal clear, you can then take your hockey stick like this and make the impact that you're trying to make. Otherwise, you're going to limp along. It breaks my heart when I see a brand and they're just they're like 3 degrees off or 7 degrees. 7 degrees in the next week is not a lot, but 7 degrees off in the next 1, 2, 3 years, it's a difference between this business and this business. So if you want to have an exponential access business, you need to invest in your clarity of your identity. Your identity, your target audience identity, what you really provide called your emotional solution, and the why, so that your compelling story, your brand story, your vulnerability and transparency can be well articulated to the right audience so that they move toward you. This is an in-depth process using the Brandscape method of building a brand. We use those techniques to elicit what you stand for. The results are amazing. Please talk to any brand that's been through Inspire Fire. What you take away is intangible, but it's your brand power. People talk, oh, I found my voice. They don't mean their actual voice. and sometimes that too. But what they've accessed is their clarity of their brand fire, so that they have the confidence to step forward, and that makes all the difference in the world. We do pre-work, and then we do development, expansion, and then distillation of the real jewels that are your brand in all these 4 categories. And you walk out with unbelievable capacity to just take action. It's like once unclear, now totally clear. But of course, you don't believe me. Talk to the people who've been through Inspire Fire and the Inspire Campfire process. And please make this investment in yourself. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Okay, thank you.